What about NVIDIA? I'll point out for all of you something that I'm not saying this means we have to go zooming higher, but there is an open interest of about 143,000 options at the April 130 line. And a lot of it has been purchased by one trader. How do we know that? Because we've been tracking that trader. We don't know who it is, but somebody has been buying a ton of those April 130s. Now, that's not just a bet on earnings, but this, Pete, will be the first earnings report since DeepSeek, the Chinese competitor, came out and said, hey, who needs your Blackwell chip? We can make the other chips work just as fast. No, you can't. I think a lot of that was BS, Pete. But nonetheless, are people cutting back on orders from the Blackwell chip or any of the other stuff NVIDIA sells? I don't think so. How about you, Pete?
No, I don't think so either. And I think you're exactly right. I think NVIDIA is going to be able to come out there and give the actual numbers. And let's be honest, how often can we really trust what the Chinese say something is capable of doing? I mean, they've done things in the past, and I think they're doing something once again. And DeepSeek certainly had the markets, sort of put into a very, very tough, position for a little while. But I think calmer heads started to realize that maybe, just maybe, this isn't quite as good as they are proponing this thing as they put it out there. I don't see that at all, John. As a matter of fact, I think DeepSeek is a very interesting thing, and obviously they can do some things that are probably very impressive, but are they really able to do things that are competitive with what NVIDIA's got and what those chips are capable of doing? My answer would be probably no, and I think this earnings is going to be able to open up for us a lot about where are we right now in this competition with DeepSeek. And I think that's something that I think the CEO is going to have to really make sure that we get that very, very clearly. So I'm sure that message tonight's going to be put out there for us. And I think we're going to be waiting to see exactly, is it as big of a competitor as people have built it out to be? And the answer from my side already is absolutely not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know a lot of U.S. companies, Pete, that are going to test a Chinese chip against a chip here, just because of the security issues. But we'll know in about 4 hours, Pete, I guess.